I'm sure you've heard the news, but not like this. Get ready to dive into what's happening in the world of MMA. We're your go-to spot for fight night predictions, fighter interviews, and all the behind-the-scenes action you crave. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Give it up for your host, the one and only Panda.
What's up, everybody? Richard from PandaMMANews, aka Daddy. We got Daddy's little helper here. He likes to call himself Big Poppy, but he's really Big Sloppy. So,
hey guys, not all at one time, guys. Everybody, calm down, okay? Just
hey,
Big Poppy.
I know people heard clapping, but that was actually a dozen women clapping their cheeks in the front row.
I have
and
that
this
effect.
Live studio audience.
Don't believe me? Just watch.
Don't believe me? Just watch. So, doing a extra podcast during this week. So we're gonna keep it somewhat short here. Let me pop in a little uppy decky. There you go. All right. So there is actually a one. Goddamn. Lower decky.
You having a little trouble there?
We got a lower decky.
Big Poppy's not there to help you out.
Yeah, come help Daddy out. So there actually is a one card this weekend. Daddy's little assistant was wrong. It's my bad. I put him in charge of looking this up, and this is what we get.
Motherfucker thinks it's like the Rogan experience, and I'm just like Jamie or something, dude. Come on.
No,
bud.
I just thought you had an iPad with Google in front of you, but
Dude, I grew up in a small town, bud.
Okay, bud. So did I. So did Daddy.
We don't do that shit, okay? We catch fish where I'm from.
We catch fish, not fists. Fuck around, get
Depends on the
fisted.
day.
You know what we say. But anyways, so I'm going to share my screen here so we can go over this card. Screen, window, one champion. Share.
What we're going to try and do is give you guys the absolute most in-depth look at Friday's one championship.
This is going to be the most in-depth breakdown you've ever seen in your life.
You guys are going to be like, wow, it was the most in-depth.
Wow, I walked in, I said, what a breakdown.
I've ever been on a podcast.
So, as you can see here, we got Okay Rayon versus Alibeg Razalov. And, in that fight, I have whichever one wrestles because this is in Asia and they don't do that there.
They also call him the Yoon with a spoon. So, don't know what that's about, but it sounds like he eats ass.
Yeah, sounds like he eats some ass. But, so we lied to you. We actually don't know shit about one. We just figured we'd mention it. Every once in a while, it's fun to tune into. But yeah, have fun pronouncing half those names. You can pause it here if you want to go ahead and try that fun tongue twister game. But aside from that, I mean, power slap's better. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah. So I don't know. What'd you do today?
Not fighting anybody other than the heat, man. It's fucking hot out here in the valley, dude. I think I had a harder fight today with the heat than Goon with a spoon wheel with Alibeg for Mercy. Fighting out of, he's a Russian, so he'll probably be the one wrestling it up, man. He'll be fighting for the spoon on Friday night. That's what it looks like. It'd be a hell of a main card. I know it says MMA, you guys, but in actuality, this is just a glorified kickboxing match, which I'm for it. I'm not complaining. Everybody likes to watch people throw hands and fists, and, you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, but this is China.
There we go. I muted myself accidentally.
Oh.
Gotta love that. But
Is that why it was so peaceful?
Yeah, that's why it was so peaceful. Daddy couldn't talk. But this isn't going to be like last weekend where we just brutally tore apart Ian Gary, just like other men tear apart his wife. This is going to be more of a chill episode. We made our enemies for the week, but Yeah, so that's the one card.
He was in our DMs. He was saying, "Please, guys, please don't tell everybody about
Be easy on my cheeks,
life."
please.
We tell them not a fucking chance, dude. Not a snowball's
fucking chance, dude. Cheeks are getting clapped. And that's all there is to it. But yeah, so that's all we got. You know, there was actually a fight that I just saw that's on the undercard for Diaz versus Masvidal. It was not Darren Till, Uriah Hall versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. For those of you who don't know, who are new to the UFC/MMA scene, Uriah Hall was a promising prospect from Ultimate Fighter. He had a crazy knockout in Ultimate Fighter, and then he just became utterly fucking useless in the middleweight division. You know, I've had a better time watching cockroaches fuck in the LA Traveler than watching his fights, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, originally what I don't understand is originally that was actually supposed to be Darren Till and not Uriah Hall. And for some reason, when they replaced Mike Tyson with Mike Perry, they got rid of Darren Till. I don't know if maybe Darren Till said, fuck that noise. I'm only fighting on a Netflix card. So he's saving himself for Mike Tyson if that does go down. I have a hard time seeing Mike Tyson going down, though, if Mike Perry knocks Jake Paul the fuck out. And hopefully he does. Hopefully we can get rid of this.
Darren Till's got the knees of an 80-year-old hooker. So we know he's got to save himself for the right moment if he's going to get that last payday. Hey, what do you think about Michael Chandler saying that UFC's offering him Islam? How do you see that playing out?
Bullshit. I think he's just starting shit. I think he doesn't have faith in Conor McGregor, but he also said that if Conor...
He said that would be October and Conor could be September.
He said that he'd only... The way he made it sound in the tweets, it was like either or. Like, if Conor wants to be a man to come back, then, you know, fuck the title shot.
Dude, the way I interpret it was he was like, hey, I'll handle little old Irish Conor real quick, and then I'll go fight Islam in October. That's how I took it. I was like, damn, dude, Michael Chandler is out here getting busy.
Hey, can you center your camera a little bit? Because you're off to, like, the left side majorly.
It's the best I can do for you.
That's a lot better. All right. But, yeah, so... I don't know. I want to see Michael Chandler back, and honestly, him versus Islam would actually be a really good match because Chandler's got the power, and he's got the wrestling, and the wrestling defense, you know, if he uses it for once in his fucking life.
Well, we both know that Michael Chandler would put up a way better fight than the goats that Islam's been fucking recently. So Islam seems to think that he needs a real opponent. That's what he had to say about Michael Chandler's call out. So
yeah, but who's a real opponent? Because Sarukian is now suspended.
Right.
You saw that, right?
What's this shit about the fucking Russian government pulling up on Khabib's training facility? I wonder if that has anything to do with Islam.
No, it's not Islam that has the issue. It's Sarukian. Sarukian got suspended for attacking that one fan at the UFC event. I think UFC 300.
No, I know that's separate. But did you see all that stuff?
Yeah, I saw that. It all comes down to someone that was on their team that was actually a domestic terrorist. I think he killed like 20 people. And yeah, so they're finding connections with the whole Eagle gym, and they just had a giant Russian SWAT raid on their gym, I think last week. But they also today just announced they didn't just seize his business accounts, they seized Khabib's personal accounts for the $3 million in taxes.
That's insane, dude. If anything's gonna egg him on for another fight, I guess it'd be not having any money, maybe.
Well, Conor came out and Conor's been very vocal on this on Twitter, calling him a bunch of terrorist rats. I don't know if this is true, but Brendan Schaub said it's true. Brendan Schaub said that Conor McGregor had a broken foot going into the Khabib match. So if that's true, you know, I would like to see that rematch if Khabib really needs that money.
I'd love to see that rematch too, but Khabib's going to handle him worse the second time than he did the first time, because at least the first time Conor was hungry and he had shit to lose. This time he doesn't. So I don't know. I think if Khabib were to come back, they got to give him. God, who would you like to see him fight?
There's only one person. It's Conor, because who's he going to come back and fight? His fucking training partner, Islam? He's going to come take the belt from him? I don't think so.
How fucking crazy.
And
there's no
way he's gonna go up to 170 because Islam already said he wants to become double champ and go and move up to 170 and fight Leon. So I don't know exactly how that's gonna work.
Yeah, well, because you don't give him Dustin because Dustin's pretty much retired. Although I thought I just saw something the other day. He tweeted like one more in him or something.
He tweeted one more, and then he called out Conor McGregor again.
Yeah, that's what I thought I saw.
So poor Chandler, he's about to get thrown off to the side so Conor can get revenge. But yeah, no, that's about that. Something that people watching this podcast may not have saw. I reposted it on our Instagram at PandaMMANews 1. We fucking Mike Perry was doing a interview with Shukashan, and he comes out and he said he's coming all over Jake's face and he's busting nuts right in his face all night long.
Dude, that's who we need on this podcast, man. We need to get Platinum Mike. That guy's a fucking G.
Yeah,
in Florida.
He's a psycho, dude. We need Colby because Colby's got the clips. He fucking called Ian Corner McGregor. That's like the greatest name for Ian ever. Fucking Corner McGregor. But yeah. So
what do you think about John Jones getting outranked by Alex in pound for pound?
He's not.
I thought they put him at like third now, and John's at fourth.
No. Alex Pierre is at fourth here. I'll pull up the UFC rankings real quick, and I'll put him.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I thought I saw something earlier that said that.
Let me pull these up, and I'll put them on the screen so we can both see. Yeah, no, it looks like he's number 2. Screen share.
What I'm seeing, though, just a little bit more on John Jones, it says he's unsure if he'll retire after the Stipe Miocic fight. So maybe we get it. Maybe we get to see him fight our boy Aspinall, dude.
No, he's not going to fight Aspinall. I'm telling you right now. He's going to fight Alex Pereira. But yeah, see, John Jones is number 2. John Jones is right here.
Who you got in that fight?
He's number 2. Here, I'll zoom this in too. John Jones is number 2. Leon Edwards is number 3. Alex Pereira is number 4.
Okay, well, that checks that box. Do you think that John Jones would be able to grab Alex and hold him down and have his way with him like he did against what's his name?
Cyril Gane?
Cyril Gane?
No, I don't think so. Cyril Gane has no ground game, period. And Alex Pereira, whether he deserved his black belt or not, he is still a belt. He still has a belt. And Izzy tried to hold down.
I saw him choke out Glover the other day.
Do what?
I saw a video of him, not choke him out, but I saw him put Glover in an armbar, and then he switched to the other side and actually finished it.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I mean. Take this out. That's a little.
Jones would have a real problem with that power.
Exactly. That's what I think. And he would have a really hard time disguising that, dude. And every time he gets close, he's just going to get the calves kicked off him. But, I don't know. John Jones is the GOAT. Maybe, if he knew what he was dealing with, he watched enough footage, maybe he could do it. I think John Jones, like younger, what we saw before at light heavyweight, that's not a competition. But where John's at right now, one fight in the last 4 or 5 years, and he looked like a fat drunk alcoholic. I don't see that.
Dude, he still handled Cyril Gane. I mean, I was like, damn, dude, that Cyril's gone.
Yeah, but I mean, Francis Ngannou held down fucking Cyril Gane too. So
true. That right there, I think you just nailed it. That would be an interesting matchup. Maybe he says, I don't want Alex. Maybe somehow Dana entices Francis to come back to the UFC for a one-fight deal to fight John Jones. Close out those questions, and he sails into retirement, and that's the end of it. That would make a lot of sense. People would tune in for that. That'd be a fucking mega fight. And, let's face it, dude. If he's going to get that deal done now, it's going to be now than never. The only complication is PFL being in the middle of it all. But I'm sure Francis, he set it up some way where he could be open to other fights.
They let him box, so.
Yeah, so it's like I heard something with Mike saying that in his contract they negotiated that if he was going to do BKFC, he'd be able to fight interchangeably, like within different organizations. Obviously, they're going to get a cut from it, so they're winning still. But yeah, dude, that would be a mega fight. He just got knocked out in boxing, so maybe he goes, you know what? Maybe MMA was the better route for me.
I don't think so though, because he said he's coming back. He said he's coming back to boxing.
Oh, I'm no doubt he's still going to box, but you got to think that after that, maybe he wants to go get a dub in MMA real quick and then go back, or at least try to, and then get back into it.
Yeah. But
Travis, you know who Travis Brown is?
Isn't that Ronda Rousey's husband?
I want to say you're right by that, but
that's the one that knocked out Brendan Schaub, right?
Let's see here. I just see that he got released from his UFC contract after 7 years after his last fight.
I think that's who that is. Here, let me Google it just so I can put a face to this. Yeah, that's her ex-husband.
Oh yeah, you nailed it.
Not her ex, her current husband.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I mean, he got fucking put in the shower room by Derek Lewis.
He took out the Schaub factor, bro. He saw that mullet and he put his hands on it.
I love Brendan Schaub, but it's not impressive.
He also took out Alistair Overeem, which at the time when he did it, I would actually consider that pretty impressive. And Josh Barnett, which isn't super impressive, but that's still a good win.
Yeah, I don't know. I think.
But he got 4 straight losses, a TKO stoppage from Derek Lewis and Cain Velasquez. Ooh, he's one of the unfortunate ones, dude. He had to feel the wrath of Cain.
Yeah, prime Cain.
Fuck, dude, that guy was a menace.
Fuck yeah, he was. On
and off the mats.
Fuck yeah.
You know what? Fuck what anybody says, though, dude. That guy did what any man says they would do, which is defend their kids, right? Like, he did what we all say we're going to do, and then people want to get pissed off because it ended up being the wrong situation. I don't give a fuck, man. That guy he didn't fall far from the tree, so what if he shot his dad, you know?
So I just got a reply from our guest this Saturday. I'm not going to say any names just in case it falls through, but it sounds like it's going to be for sure. We more than likely, about 99% sure this Saturday, we will be interviewing a ranked UFC fighter.
Super cool, man. I can't wait for that. That's going to be awesome.
Yep, that's going to be really cool. And then Sunday, if it works out as it should, Chris Moutinho will be on. Because he gave me his number because he said X wasn't a good way to communicate. So we're communicating through text now, which is just a little cleaner, a little easier to get a hold of him. And then, my Muay Thai coach, the famous Gene Fields, he has connections with another ranked UFC fighter that he's going to try to work his magic to get on. So that's another really exciting one. And this UFC ranked person, as a little hint, has fought Colby Covington before. So, but a little side note too, since I brought up the legendary Gene Fields, I will actually be commentating my first combat sports event, October 26th, I believe. So whenever that goes down, I'll post a link to the fight so you guys can hear my beautiful, glorious voice. So that's pretty cool, pretty cute.
Michael versus Anthony Hernandez set for UFC.
Oh, you mean Michelle?
Whatever, dude. Fuck that guy anyways.
What do you mean? Michelle Pieta is fucking sick.
No, I mean, this is what I mean. I mean, fuck this guy because he's either gonna knock this dude out in the first round or he's gonna get gassed out trying it.
Dude, I don't know. Since he's been fighting higher ranked opponents, he hasn't been doing all the flying crazy shit. He's been sticking to the basics. Here, I actually sent myself this on here. I will screen share. So this is who Michelle Pieta will be fighting. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. And another fun fact, the ranked UFC fighter that we will possibly be interviewing trains with Anthony Hernandez. So that's it's almost like it hits home base. But yeah, so we got that. Oh, real quick, I saw this earlier. Sean O'Malley posted this. It's him detailing how his fight with Merab will go. I don't know if you've seen this, but if you haven't, then we can get a live reaction.
Is it the thing where he's up against the wall with
Pokemon
the
too?
Dolphin? Yeah, I saw it.
I'm real test to pain them is my cause. Pokemon. So yeah, that's exactly how that will go. Probably.
Yeah, I see a lot of leg humping in his future. So
I definitely see that.
It'll be interesting to see if he can maintain the distance and not get caught up in those grappling exchanges. But hey, I mean, I'm pretty impressed by him, dude. I mean, the way Sean's ability is, like, guys
Cheeto couldn't take him
down. Cheeto couldn't do it. What's his name? Aljamain Sterling couldn't do it.
Aljamain Sterling didn't get a chance, dude. He's still sleeping. What do you mean? He hasn't woken up yet.
Hey, the ultimate ground game defense is to not even get your legs touched at all, dude. That's what it's all about.
Ask Alex Pieta.
I was going to say, why do you think Alex got his black belt after not even getting his legs touched?
It's because jiu-jitsu is nullified by sleeping.
When you're 9-9, it's pretty hard to grab somebody's leg and do anything effective with it. So
you might have a wet dream of the leg, but that's about all you're going to get out of it, I sent myself here we go. Sent myself a bunch of stuff to talk about. What's this? Oh, this is hilarious. Here, let me pull this up. Screen share. This is fucking great.
I'll be switching.
Fucking turned him into a fisher.
The internet wins 100% of the
Always.
time. That was fucking Dude, I wish I had that editing power like that. That shit's funny as fuck, man.
Colby Covington, he did an interview recently, and we can pull up a clip from it. I sent this over too. He's talking about the infamous corner dweller. So let me get this loaded up. Screen share, window.
What do you think about Leon Edwards saying no one will remember Bilal after the UFC 304?
I mean, I already don't remember him, so I don't remember the name.
He'll be a fucking queef in the wind after that fight.
He pretty much already is a queef in the wind. Like, literally, as soon as Tom Aspinall fights, I'm shutting that card off. I'm not interested anymore. But, yeah, so...
I'm gonna watch it just because, but, yeah. No, I hear
this is a clip from Colby's interview with Submission Radio, and this is him on Ian Gary.
I thought Ian Gary was a big deal. The guy's absolutely nobody. He's a bum. He has no reason to talk about anything. He's talking about the goat stuff. The only goat that he has is his wife. He's the throat goat. You know what I mean?
Were you able to hear that? Does the audio come through clearly?
No, it's not the best, honestly.
Okay, I didn't know if it was showing on here. So what he said is, I don't know what Ian's talking about with all this goat stuff. The only goat thing about him is his wife, because she's the throat goat. Hey, Colby may have had a shit last fight, but dude, he is undefeated when it comes to calling Ian Gary a fucking cuck.
Dude, he's the pound for pound best shit talker in the UFC. In the current rankings.
Yeah.
Conor was great. Conor in his prime, man, he was fucking obviously accused Conor. He's polarizing. He'd defeat people mentally before they even stepped into the cage. I think that was his superpower.
Yeah.
He'd get so deep into your head, dude, he was practically a part of your brain cells.
So this is the tweet from Michael Chandler that you were talking about. I've been offered Makachev MMA in October, but if the notorious MMA's little pinky toe is ready by September, let's do Sphere. Biggest sporting event in history of sports. That one. This is actually just kind of a funny one that I figured we could react to.
That could actually make a lot of sense, because weren't you just telling me the other day that Dana put all that money into it? Now he's getting Saudi money into it, and they haven't even announced the full card yet. I mean, I understand neither one of them are Mexican, and that's like the theme of what they're
Michelle
trying to
Pieta isn't Mexican.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Anthony Hernandez is, but that card's on the Sphere.
No, I'm talking about Michael Chandler and Conor McGregor. Those are
but Michael Chandler's got black kids, so I guess if you really think about it and you mix the two skin colors, white and black, you get a Mexican.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that's logical. That checks
That's
out.
just what happens when you mix colors. Like, I learned this shit in kindergarten. I figured everyone knew this. But
just ask the Crayola.
here's a fun little video we can react to.
Crayola certified.
Oh, he got bitch slapped by the cop. Oh, that's good. I got a bunch of good shit. Here we go. Here's another good one. Would you rather eat a clean left hook from Alex or watch Bilal fight? This should be the easiest question of the night, because I'd rather go to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about turning the TV off, man, Alex could really help you with that.
He could turn my fucking lights off for me. You know?
I know I said earlier that I'd be interested to take 50% leg kick from Alex, but I don't know about a left hook. That would be pretty fucking life changing. I think you don't go out of that the same person. I think your jaw's a little fucked up for life.
No, I think you're looking too far into it, man.
Menace like him in bare knuckle. Oh god, he would fucking be a menace.
So on to the next one. Ankalaev tweeted out about Alex Pieta. He tweets at Alex Pieta, I respect you, but the reality is you're still the champion because you haven't fought me yet. You fought with a fake ninja and a street fighter, both with no chins. If Izzy can KO you, then I will cause 3 times the damage. I will do it with no wrestling with you. And then he put, good for him. I will soon send him back to Brazil beltless. And then he tweeted again saying, at Alex Pieta, I will make a deal. First 15 minutes, no takedown. And then he tagged Mick Maynard and Dana White.
He's only saying that because when he gets knocked out in the first round, he can say, well, it would have been a different story if I would have wrestled him.
Dude, Ankalaev's got power and fucking some decent striking. He knocked out Johnny Walker and he knocked out fucking what is it? Cuperetta? The crazy guy that paints his face.
Took a flight to the desert to go nanite.
Well, that's actually the fight.
Who hasn't knocked out?
That was the fight. That was Ankalaev and him. But and he knocked out that.
I'm pretty sure.
Dude, I can't remember his goddamn name. It's like Kutabella or some shit. See if he's in the rankings. Where's light heavyweight? Here we go.
Dude, Johnny Walker's been knocked out by turbulence on a plane.
That is true. He definitely has. Here, I'll just click on Ankalaev because this name is going to drive me crazy. It's a fucking name I should know off the top of my head, and I can't seem to remember.
Johnny Walker's fight name should be NyQuil.
It definitely should be. I agree with that.
Which is crazy because the guy's so freaking tall and massive for his weight division. Like, he should be dominating, man. And he's athletic, too. It just doesn't make any sense. Must be that little-ass chin of his.
The problem with Johnny Walker, dude, is he has kind of a similar style to Yuri Prohaska, where it's super wild. But that's what got him to the dance, dude. And the problem with him versus Yuri Prohaska is what got him to the dance, he stopped using the first time he got dropped, against Corey Anderson. And ever since then, he's tried to play this traditional safe route, sticking to the basics of striking, but he doesn't have the basics. He doesn't have the basics to be able to rely on that. So he needs to go back to doing what he did good, which is what Yuri does. As we've seen with Yuri, if Yuri were to try to stick to the basics, dude, Yuri would be just as good as Johnny Walker. I'm telling you right now. Yuri would be fucking asleep constantly. Okay, so
Hey, kudos to Yuri though for fucking going back and getting right back to
Kutalaba.
work.
I was close.
Kutalaba, okay.
Yeah, he knocked out Kutalaba.
Yeah, but that would have impressed me if Kutalaba hasn't gone on a losing streak. For a minute now, he hasn't really
beast, dude.
impressive. He is, at least he seems that way. But fuck, man, he just gets handled. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But dude, what do you think about this new up and comer guy, this Peyton Talbot?
We talked about him on the last episode.
I know, but dude, he's disappointed that his fight only lasted 19 seconds.
It's not disappointing because it's showing that he's going to achieve what he says, which is to fight Sean O'Malley.
He's saying he's disappointed.
Well, yeah, I can understand that, but he wants to fight Sean O'Malley. And he just called out Adrian Yanez, which is a fantastic fight.
I think you give him Adrian first. You don't just throw
him. He's not ranked. He's not ranked. He'll get near a title yet. And honestly, based off what I've seen so far, unless Adrian Yanez has fixed his weakness with leg kicks, you got to give that to Talbot. Maybe if Adrian fixes that weakness, who knows?
I really don't know.
But I'm on the back pages right now trying to see what's popping up. Conor McGregor teases a new date for comeback fight. Let's see what that's about. So
I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, did you see that Alex Pieta? He sent a tweet out, or maybe it was an interview, I'm not sure which, but he basically said along the lines of if I was in the position where Conor's at, where I already had all the money and all the fame, I would have pulled out over a broken toe too. He said the reason why he's fighting with broken toes and shit is he's halfway to the point where Conor's at, so he's not there yet.
Every time I see a video of him, somebody's giving him some fucking free bling bling.
Some free what?
Some bling bling, bro. I saw someone get a nice ass.
I thought you said some bling bling. I'm like, what? You saying Alex Pieta's getting dick?
That's bling bling. No, but hey, what do you think about Yuri dropping down a weight class and fighting those guys? You think that's a good move?
You know what? I just realized I'm almost positive that your sound is coming off your iPad, and that's why it's not that loud.
Really?
Yeah. Is there a button at the bottom of your screen where it says mic? And can you hold that maybe? And it'll give you an options of what to choose from. Maybe your mic's just not preset. Because you're right on top of the mic, and I can hardly hear you.
I can see the setting right now. It's on mic because the other options just
move your mic completely away from your face and try talking. Let me see if it's the same quality.
Little bitch.
Yeah, it's the same exact quality. It's going off your iPad.
This whole fucking time.
I thought maybe it would sound better in the playback, but yeah, it's definitely going off there. I think moving forward from now on, maybe we just need to do what I said originally, and maybe you just need to hijack the iMac for these.
That doesn't make any sense. Hold on, let me try something really quick.
I can't hear you at all now. Oh wait, let me try unmuting you. You muted yourself. Try talking.
Okay, so that didn't change anything. Then that put it back to the setting it was already on.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think moving forward, we just need to have you use the Mac.
Is it coming through better now?
Move the mic away from your face and try talking so I can tell.
Is it coming through better now?
No, it's still the iPad.
I don't know what to say about it.
I mean, honestly, even if you had AirPods, it would probably be better quality.
No, because remember we tried this shit at the shop and it was fine.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand why it's not working now, but I know with an actual computer, this program is pretty easy to use a mic. But we'll just keep going. Just try to speak up a little bit. That way we can hear you through the iPad speaker. Well, Due to a little bit of technical difficulties, his microphone's not quite working. So this audio probably won't be the best for this episode, but whatever. It's only episode 3. We're still learning and gearing up. Next time he'll use his computer. But we pretty much covered everything there is to cover. We're going to start trying to make videos throughout the week. Not podcasts, just kind of like breakdowns of different fighters and our thoughts. Just get a little more content out there, try to get more dominance on the YouTube market. Yeah, so that's pretty much all we got for you. So, hopefully you guys aren't still virgins by now, especially after you saw the ending of episode 2 when I asked you guys to please not be virgins anymore. So, yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you don't, I'll fuck your mom.